Did the Vikings wear horned helmets? Welcome back to TimeFrame, your go-to channel for exploring history's most fascinating topics. Today we are diving into a popular myth surrounding the Vikings. Did they really wear horned helmets? This question has intrigued historians, enthusiasts, and even casual observers for generations, and today we're going to uncover the truth behind this iconic image. When we think of Vikings, many of us picture fierce warriors clad in fur, brandishing axes, and of course, wearing helmets adorned with horns. This striking image has been popularized in movies, books, and even Halloween costumes. But where did this idea come from? The first thing we need to understand is that there is little historical evidence to support the notion that Vikings wore horned helmets. Most of what we know about Viking armor comes from archaeological finds, and among these finds, there are no horned helmets. The majority of Viking helmets that have been discovered are simple, rounded caps made from iron or leather, designed for practicality rather than flamboyance. One of the most well-known Viking helmets is the Geirmundbu helmet, discovered in Norway. This helmet dates back to the 10th century and features a rounded shape with a nasal guard. It is functional and protective, but notably it has no horns. In fact, the design of Viking helmets seems to prioritize safety over style, which makes sense when you consider the brutal nature of the battles they fought. So, if the Vikings didn't wear horned helmets, where did this idea originate? The answer lies in the realm of art and entertainment. The image of horned helmets was popularized in the 19th century during the Romantic period. Artists and writers sought to portray the Vikings as larger-than-life figures, and the addition of horns to their helmets made them appear more fearsome and dramatic. This artistic license became a staple of Viking imagery, leading to the misconception that this was how they actually dressed. Additionally, the horned helmet trope gained further traction through operas and theatrical productions. One notable example is Richard Wagner's opera cycle Der Ring des Nibelungen, which featured characters dressed in horned helmets. This portrayal captivated audiences and solidified the horned helmet as a symbol of Viking culture, despite its historical inaccuracy. Interestingly, some ancient cultures did use horned headgear for ceremonial purposes, but this was not the case for the Vikings. The Vikings were known for their intricate designs and craftsmanship in other areas, such as shipbuilding and weapon making. But when it came to helmets, they opted for functionality over flamboyance. Now, let's discuss how the Vikings actually protected themselves in battle. In addition to their iron helmets, they wore chainmail shirts and carried round shields. Their armor was designed to withstand the blows from swords and axes, making them formidable opponents in combat. The practicality of their gear was key to their success as warriors. It's also worth noting that the Vikings were skilled craftsmen. They created beautiful jewelry, weapons, and tools that showcased their artistry. However, this craftsmanship did not extend to their helmets in the way that popular culture suggests. Instead, they focused on creating practical items that would serve them well in their daily lives and during warfare. In conclusion, the idea of Vikings wearing horned helmets is a myth that has been perpetuated by art and popular culture rather than historical fact. The reality is that Viking helmets were practical, functional, and designed for battle, without the extravagant horns we often associate with them today. Thank you for watching this episode of TimeFrame. If you found this exploration of Viking culture interesting, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more captivating historical insights. We appreciate your support, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.